Hello, beautiful souls. How are you? Welcome to this week's episode of Midweek Vibes. Today we're going to be exploring why there is so much change afoot right now. The mermaids are here and they're going to be sharing insights on what these big changes are, the influence of Friday's new moon, and also the importance of tuning into you, into your feelings, into where your life is, and is that on course with where you want it to be. And as you can see, I'm not outside. We don't have nature's beautiful melodies providing the music. I'm actually here at home, and no doubt you will hear in the background Hey Dougie. For all the parents out there, you know exactly what Hey Dougie is. It's like a cartoon of a big dog, which my daughter absolutely loves because she's home here, and that's why I'm a little bit later today. And while we're here, now she might come in, and if she does, that's absolutely fine. She brings through so much joy anyway, and we are joined today by a certain type of elemental, which I know a lot of you have connected with before, and if you haven't, get set to connect with them today through this transmission, which as ever will be vibrational. And so sometimes it doesn't even matter the words that come through, it's the vibration. And so please just take a moment, whatever you're doing, to take a conscious breath, to drop in and open your heart to these incredible beings. So we're joined by the mermaids, and every one of us has a mermaid guide. Just like a guardian angel, we have a mermaid guide, just as we do fairy guide, a unicorn guide, dragon guide. Not everybody will have a Pegasian guide, a gnome guide, but we tend to have elemental guardians from the mermaid realm. And these incredible beings, hi everybody who's here. Hi Susan, Roberta. I don't have my glasses on, so forgive me. Susan, Una, Terry, hello. Hello to Dougie. Can you hear it in the background? Can you hear the cartoons? It's so funny. So the mermaids, if you have not connected with them before, wow, these incredible beings. I think so many films and so many books have portrayed them to be these mythological fantasy creatures, beings that have a very sort of romantic feel, but they're so much more than that. Of course, they are real beings. If you've experienced lifetimes in Lemuria or Atlantis, or if you have a strong connection to Inner Earth or Avalon, you will have connected in the physical with these beautiful beings. A lot of the times we can't see them, especially because they exist in the element of water. So it's very difficult to see something that is water-based in form. But we can certainly still have a relationship, and more than that, we can have a partnership with these incredible beings. And so I'm going to ask for your personal guardian mermaid to come forward, whether that's a mermaid taking a female form, a merman taking a masculine form, whether that's an androgynous mer being, to come forward and just make themselves known to you now. And so if it's safe to do so, if you're not driving, please drop in, close your eyes, come into your heart, and send out an invitation to connect with your personal mermaid or merman guide. And amplify what you're seeing and feeling and hearing and sensing. And sometimes when we first connect with mermaids, it can feel like we want to move. Are you feeling that? Maybe some of you are feeling like you're swaying, or you're feeling their energy begin to move up and down your chakras, up and down your being. Can you feel that? in your own time, please expand. Please stay with your mermaid guide. Ask them their name. Ask them what lineage they come from. Ask them if you've connected with them before, if you've had lifetimes with them before. And what is your role together? How can they support you? And how can you support them in their evolution? And the reason I'm talking about the mermaids is because they're here, and you may not have connected with them before, and they are an ally that can help us, especially as we navigate the ascension energies that are at play at the moment, which is all about taking a long, hard look in the mirror of ourself, tuning into ourself, tuning into our emotions, learning as we go forward not to be triggered by our emotions anymore, but to use them as a tool to receive intuitive guidance from our inner being, and to better here she comes, and to better have a relationship with other people, whether that's our romantic relationships, our friendships, partnerships at work. The mermaids can support us to hear and to I wonder if she's going to come over. She's just going to watch mummy chat. And just a little bit of background. I've been working with the mermaids consciously since 2007, and back then I had a natural skincare company, and I was creating products alongside the elementals, infusing their energy. And I wanted to create a mermaid soap first of all, and I was joined by my guide and also Sedna, who is a goddess related to the mermaids. But Severi, my mermaid guide, when she came forward, yes, like the unicorns did, she shared the properties to put in the soap, the essential oils, the blend of the essential oils to mimic the mermaid realm, and oh my word, it did. And we had seaweed in there and the soaps. It was so beautiful. But she helped me to overcome my fear of water, fear of swimming, and also to really tune in more to my sensuality, especially in my sacral chakra and my navel chakra, and to overcome sexual trauma and abuse. And again, I don't want to go into sort of a triggered space here, because I know some people don't like to talk about rape and sexual abuse, but unfortunately it's something that happens to so many, and I have so many clients who have experienced this, probably because it's been part of my experience, or clients that have experienced incest, or even just shame with regards to their sexuality, whether they're maybe not the sexuality that their parents wanted them to be. And there's all of this is coming forward to be healed, and the mermaids are incredible allies to help us to heal any shame, any repression, any guilt, any fear, to really being in our sexuality and our sensuality. They help. And I remember every time asking Severi to come forward and to make the soaps, afterwards I would always go for a shower, and I would just feel her consciousness with me, and she was healing me. As much as I was making these soaps, she was healing me. She was helping me to tap into the element, the vibrational element of water that existed within me, that is so tied and connected to our sexuality, to our ability to feel and to not be numbed or distracted in our senses, but alivened and awakened into our senses. Now, this is really important. Why? Because the new moon on Friday, we're really being influenced this week. If you've been looking at the cards that have been coming forward so far, the week ahead look, the cards are really helping us to tune into ourselves. And the message came forward this morning that if we are not tuning into ourselves every day, friends, what are we tuning into instead? Have a wee think about that. We're tuning into the collective consciousness, which is in such a state of flux right now. We're connecting into the media. We're connecting into all the programs that we're being fed, everything that's going through the atmosphere that is put into the water. If we're not tuning into ourselves, we are blissfully sleepwalking through life, and we are more, we're being influenced and distracted, we're being numbed. No matter the inner wounds, the external world is numbing us. And so it's really important to take time every day to tune into you, not just first thing in the morning when you meditate, but to drop in, especially this week, to drop in, you know, a few times throughout your day and go, okay, is what I'm doing, am I being conscious right now? What I'm doing, am I being present with the other person, with myself? How am I feeling? What does that feeling feel like? Where is it located in my body? If it had a texture, what texture would it be? What is the message of these feelings? Why am I feeling these feelings? And speak to the feelings. You know, say if you're feeling nauseousness or anxiousness, or yesterday I had a migraine and I spoke to the migraine and I was like, migraine, what are you trying to tell me? What do I need to know? Sometimes we can forget this in the moment when we feel so triggered. We just go into the defense, or we go into, you know, numbing ourselves through something. But actually, this is the time, this Cancer new moon on Friday is asking us just to reveal, to look ourselves in the mirror, to be honest with ourselves and be honest with our feelings. It's a great, if we could do anything with the mermaids, it would be to peel ourselves back, peel back the masks, peel back the projections, peel back the false self that we project to the world, and really tune in to ourselves. I wonder if you're feeling how you've been inspired to do this the last couple of days. Let me know in the comments. So how do we do this in a practical way? Literally just by taking a few moments every day to just drop in. Of course, connecting with your mermaid guides, asking them to come forward, sitting in meditation with them, making that conscious statement of going, right, I'm actually here. I'm ready to connect with you, beautiful mermaid guide. I know that you can help me to enliven my sacral and my navel chakra, to clear and transform, and really clear and transform and come into peace. If you have experienced sexual trauma, abuse, rape, incest, narcissistic relationships, abuse in any form, these are the allies, these are the friends to go to. And just please bear in mind that the Cancer new moon is bringing everything up to the surface. So it's a highly sensitive week. Highly sensitive week. But if we can tune into us instead of the collective, we are going to sail through this week enjoying great positive shifts, great transformation. There is so much here. If we're just a little bit savvy and just remember that we have these incredible guides, they're helping us to heal all these inner wounds and stories, so we can become more aware, more online, truly online to who we are, and less dumbed down by everything that's going on around us. And I've seen a lot of people lately, look at my plaster, kids plaster, keeping it real here, keeping it classy. What was I saying? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people on social media saying, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from social media. I'm taking a break from being online. And I feel like there's this sense on the other side of tuning in and connecting with our mermaids and moving with this beautiful invitation of being more aware. On the other side of that is a lot of overwhelming, a lot of stress, a lot of saturation from everything that's going on around them, comparison, competition energy. And I can feel and can see a lot of people like literally wanting to hide like a crab under the crab shell, want to be a little crab, a little hermit crab, and recoup their energy. And that's fine. And sometimes we need to do that. But remember, you are an ascension pioneer. You are here to go, okay, this is happening right now. I'm feeling and experiencing all of this. but I'm going to choose to move through it. I'm not going to retreat from life. I'm going to advance through life with my senses completely tuned in and tapped into who I am, to my energy. I'm going to respect the feelings and emotions that I have and know that they are, I feel like I'm Abraham Hicks at the moment, they are my indicator. I love when she says that they are my indicator of my point of vibration, and it's so bloody true, so true. So remember that one this week, friends, and I hope you have a wonderful new moon on Friday. If you can, be in ceremony, especially journaling or connecting with your guides, like really opening up this means of communication would be really, really helpful and insightful. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm away to play with Amaya. God bless if you can hear all the cartoons in the background. Sending so much love. See you soon.